Our first bout, out of the blue corner, he stands 6 foot 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 168 pounds. Out of St. Charles, Missouri, it is Derek Albright. His opponent, out of the red corner, he stands 6 foot tall. He weighed in at 163.8 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, it is Ernest Bolt. Referee Ben Corney. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shamrock FC 350. Jeremy Johnson along with Adam Meredith tonight. Our first bout is a grappling match. 3 minutes of one round. First submission wins. If there is no submission, then it is considered a draw.
Derek's attacking that guillotine, trying to get a standing guillotine there.
Yeah, Derek, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. Very tough out of St. Charles MMA. Beautiful takedown there.
Yeah, nice single leg.
Both of these gentlemen compete in the world of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, so this is good practice for them. A good way to stay active. Neither one of these guys are sweating right now, Jeremy, so it makes it a lot easier to throw up a submission.
Yeah, we see Bolt here on the bottom in full guard, trying to look to pass, opens that up. Albright, they're working tough, though, on top.
Yeah, doing a good job controlling the posture. Ernest using that cage to get back to his feet.
Nice, though. They're continuing to hold those legs is Albright.
Yeah, Derek's doing a good job holding that double leg, just scooping Ernest off the cage. The cage definitely presents something, very different when it comes to the world of just.
Yeah, really, the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's a mat in the middle of wherever in the gym. But with this, you do. You have the cage to use. You have the potential to walk up it. You also have the potential to hold your opponent there.
Yeah, and as we saw, Ernest was able to use that cage to help get back to his feet. Halfway through this match, Derek doing a good job, pushing the pace.
Yeah, big shot there by Albright, looking to get that dump over. Now we see Bolt here trying to look for that potential of a guillotine, but it's very hard to finish when you don't have the legs in.
Yeah, he's going for that arm and guillotine. It looks like Derek was doing a little hand fighting there. To your point, Jeremy, it's really hard to finish that without having, full guard. Derek passes to the side control beautifully. Ernest is doing a great job shrimping, just moving, not sitting still, getting his hips away, trying to re-guard. You see Derek has his legs laced up.
Yeah.
Only for a moment, though.
Albright here being very heavy in that top position here. Bolt trying to work, pushing that head down.
Yeah, a lot of good passing. But Ernest is doing just as good of a job, re-guarding.
Yeah, now he's working that rubber guard position.
A little bit of a rubber guard here, probably more of just controlling.
What do they call that, mission control?
I don't know.
That's that 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu kind of stuff.
I don't know the 10th Planet verbiage, but they might call that mission control. But either way, it's a good way to control the posture. 3 minutes, it's hard to get a submission.
Absolutely.
In 3 minutes, when both guys are pretty evenly matched.
Now we see here Albright working to top position.
Derek passing, trying to go right in the mount here, and time.
That is the end of the match. Again, with that, it would be declared a draw.
A draw. No submission in the 3-minute regulation.
A great fight out of both of these guys. This match is declared a draw as there was no submission. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this match was a submission-only grappling match. Means that you had to submit your opponent in order to win. Therefore, since there was no submission, both of these are deemed a draw.
Submission only, no submission
All right,
at the end of
Ernest,
regulation.
I know that this is a tough one for you. You were supposed to have an MMA fight tonight. Big thanks to Derek Albright for stepping up here, though.
Big thanks to Derek for stepping up, filling in. I had 4 opponents back out. I want to apologize to all my fans and support for showing up tonight and not getting to show you, I promise. But I'll come back better, stronger, and give the best shot I can next time, I promise.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ernest Bolt.